The king is back, my friends, and I need to tell you something about the dark side of self-improvement today that usually nobody talks about. The more I improve myself, the lonelier I become. And today, I'm going to brutally be honest about what happens, what I'm going to do about it. Hang on. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Fabio. I've been homeless, I've been a drug addict, and I have fought my way to the top all by my own. And nowadays, I help men transform their lives through discipline and self-improvement. But today, I want to share something that's been eating me, my friend. The isolation that comes with the growth. Here, my friend, is the uncomfortable truth. The more I improve myself, the less I want to spend time with normal people. And this, at times, can make me really lonely. I have friends, good friends, that I genuinely like. But I have to be careful around them because of the way they are living, the way they are thinking, the way they are consuming media, my friend, because it rubs off on me. Let me give you a perfect example. I know it starts weird, but hang on. My Instagram feed, for example, it's Stoic Quotes, Marcus Aurelius, Robert Greene, Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, just stuff that inspires me, that makes me think, that makes me align with my goals, all right? But when my friends sent me 2 or 3 of their funny reels, right, and I watch them, what I can see is it rubs off on my Instagram feeds, and then for some while, my Instagram feed is full with their garbage as well. So I always have to click on those 3 buttons next to a new reel that gets recommended. Don't show me this. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And it's the same with energy, my friend. So I believe my energy when I'm just by myself, it's very pure. I have an amazing energy. So many people said that to me, and not knowing each other, so many people told me, Fabio, you have an amazing energy, because I have, right? But if I mix my energy with people not on the same level, it gets a bit more dirty. Just imagine a glass of water and a glass of Coca-Cola. Even when they just pour a little bit of Coca-Cola in the glass of water, man, you can see it's not pure anymore. And I feel the same spending time with the wrong people, all right? So some of the people I know, they like to smoke or drink on the weekends, right? And I like them as a person, but I just not 100%, but we can laugh together, for example. But if I spend my time with those people, what's more likely to happen? I go to the gym every day. I do fighting sports. I keep myself fit. I do yoga. I meditate. I read books. I listen to audiobooks, all that kinds of stuff, right? So what's more likely to happen if I spend a weekend with them? That after this weekend, they all are on the same grind? Or is the possibility more high that I suddenly, maybe I smoke a cigarette too out of the moment. Or maybe I drink a beer too out of the moment. You know the answer. Yeah, and this in reality it's an energy exchange, and most people don't know about it, but yeah, keep it in mind. So, talking about energy exchange, since mid of March, I'm where I'm living right now. Now we have the beginning of June, and since then I had sex with 6 different women, and it's because of behavior patterns. I did this out of loneliness, and I don't feel good about it. I mean, After sex, she's just lying next to me, and I stare at the ceiling, asking myself, what the fuck, man? Why are you doing that again? For what? Why are you doing that? And I blame myself in my head because I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. And don't get me wrong here. They were beautiful. They were beautiful. It's not because of that, but it's just I don't like the way of their living. I don't like the way they are. I don't like the way they consume, think, live their life. Because I know exactly after we are done with the act, they just don't scroll on social media because they want to be polite to me, and they know exactly I don't like it. But bro, it's absolutely horrible if I let them stay overnight and I wake up in the morning and I just watch them. First thing in the morning, what are they going to do? They take their phone. They scroll TikTok. They scroll Instagram. It's disgusting. But still, I had this woman here because I didn't want to be lonely. Or I went to this woman. I don't take all of them to my house, especially when it's Tinder dates. Sometimes I just meet them at their place or something. And yeah, it is what it is. So being alone, my friend, is completely okay. But sometimes I get lonely. And I've been using sex as a filler for loneliness. And that's not cool. That's absolutely not cool. So my last sex, and I can tell you right now, was on the 23rd of May 2025, and I will only have sex again with a woman I really like, not with someone because out of the mood or because I have Tinder again. I will not have Tinder again. I don't want that bullshit. And I will only relapse with someone whose energy I actually want to mix with mine, not with just another filler because I'm lonely and telling myself I want sex. I don't want to be in this stupid behavior pattern anymore. So yeah, this is the paradox of self-improvement, my friend. The higher your standards become, the fewer people meet those standards. The cleaner your energy becomes, the more you notice contaminated energy around you. I like the humor in One Friend Group, for example, but that's it. The way of living, their way of the media they consume, which I can just see by their conversations or the stupid reels they send in group chats. It's nothing for me. I don't want to be there. I feel off there. I feel like I don't belong in there. Like there's just one piece left in the puzzle, and I'm that piece, but it doesn't fit. I don't fit in there. And when I spend too much time with them, my head gets filled with the same stupid garbage, like with the Instagram example I told you before. So I don't want to be there anymore. I don't want to be in those situations anymore. So there is this choice to make right now for me. And most likely you will have to make this choice too when you're serious about self-improvement. Do I lower my standards to fit in? Do I contaminate my energy to avoid loneliness? Do I compromise my growth to have more social connections? Or do I accept the temporary loneliness that comes with the growth? Do I protect my energy even if it means being alone more often? I choose the second option. And here is why. Loneliness is temporary. Contaminated energy, my friend, has long-term consequences. When I spend time with people whose energy doesn't align with mine, I become a worse version of myself. I make worse decisions, I consume worse content, I think worse thoughts. It is what it is. I wake up more late, I don't stick to my routines, I get more unfit. You know, there's like this downward spiral. But when I'm alone, I can focus on becoming the man I want to be. I can consume content that elevates me. I listen to the audiobooks. I read the books. I meditate. I can think thoughts that serve my goal. Yes, sometimes I get lonely, but I'd rather be lonely and growing than surrounded by people and stagnating. Now, my friend, so here's my commitment. I will no longer use sex as a filler for loneliness. I will no longer compromise my energy to avoid being alone. I will be selective about who I spend my time with. I will protect my mental space like I protect my Instagram feed. And when I do get lonely, I will sit with that feeling instead of running to distractions, because there's some shadow work involved there. I need to look at this side of myself. I need to understand it. Only like this I can overcome it. And this, my friend, is what real self-improvement looks like. It's not about building muscle or making money. I mean, those things are cool and important, but it's about protecting your energy and being willing to be alone while you're becoming the man you're meant to be. My friend, if you are on this journey of self-improvement, you will face this too. And let me tell you something, this is not my first time me facing it. It happened before, and I'm quite sure it will happen again. Because if you notice those kinds of things, you will start to notice that not everyone's energy serves you. You will start to feel different from the people around you. This is normal. This is part of the growth. It's okay. Don't lower your standards to fit in. Don't contaminate your energy to avoid loneliness. Be willing to be alone while you become the man you're meant to be. The right people, the people whose energy align with yours, will come into your life when you're ready. But they will only come, now listen up, if you don't mix your energy with people below your standard anymore. Because like this, your energy is dirty and you will attract people with dirty energy. Make yourself clean. Make yourself pure. Avoid distractions. And then, my friend, everything comes your way. So first, you must be willing to let go of people who don't serve your growth, even if it means to be lonely for some while. But this is the price to becoming exceptional, and it's worth paying. If you are struggling with this, my friend, reach out, comment below, send me a message. We will navigate through this journey together. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Mwah.